Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, MakeupJunkieJaeim. So today we're filming the second part of the peach palette, which is a segment on my channel called Palette Place, and we're doing look number 2 with creating an entirely new look with the peach palette. And I called it Peachy Keen, and it's a very glam look that you can create using the palette. And I promised on the other video, my first one, that I was gonna give a review on the Sweet Peach Glow palette and my review and my thoughts on it, so here we go. So this is what the palette looks like. It comes with a highlighter, a blush, and a bronzer. So first we're gonna do swatches. First we're gonna do the highlighter. Okay. So that's the highlighter. Then we're gonna do the blush. And then we're gonna do the bronzer. So those are all swatches of all three. So my thoughts on this palette are, I love the highlighter in this palette. I love it. It is beautiful. Just look at it on my cheekbones, that beautiful swatch. It is just gorgeous, and I feel like it would look so beautiful on a bunch of different skin tones. Now, the blush. The blush is terrible. It's trash. I do not like it. It barely shows up on my skin tone. It's not because, oh, I'm, deeper, or I'm more like on the medium side, that's why it didn't show up. No, it is not because of that, because I have blushes that are just around the same color and they're super pigmented. And some people may not like that pigmented blushes like on the spot, but I love pigmented blushes because I just do. I love all my things to be pigmented. So this, I really had to go in with the blush for it to show up on my face. So I really do not like the blush. And it doesn't make sense because this entire palette just doesn't make sense, because what the hell was the point of putting a blush in the Glow palette when the collection itself already comes with a blush, which is the Papa Don't Peach blush? So I don't understand. They literally just wanted to come out with something and just slap something on it, and just to make more money for people to buy the entire collection. Well, it is terrible. The bronzer, I do not like. It barely shows up on my face. It is also, I ran it through with my teacher because I showed my makeup teacher this bronzer. He didn't like it. He said it was way too yellow tone, and it's true. On someone way fair, it looked a bit like a yellow undertone. And I'm not saying that some people couldn't pull it off. They probably could, but I really don't like it. So they really failed on this one with me. It says Glow palette. It literally says Glow palette, peach infused highlighting palette. So, but you can only highlight with one thing in here. You can't highlight with a blush and a bronzer. It failed. Like, in my opinion, something that would have been way better is if they added 2 more highlighters, but different colors, like a more peachy one and a more pinky one, and with the same formula as this highlighter. If they would have done that with this palette, that would have been amazing, and take all my money. That would have been amazing. But no, they just decided to do this, and I don't get it. Highlighting palette, there's only one highlighter in here. I don't like it. Like I said, the highlighter is beautiful and I love it and I enjoy it on a daily basis, but do I suggest you guys go out and buy this palette just for the highlight? Hell no. There's probably a bunch of other highlighters just as better than it. So this is a fail. I don't suggest you guys buy this, and that's honestly my honest opinion. And in the video, you're gonna see later on how the bronzer doesn't show up and how hard it was to pick up the blush. So this is the finished look that I created today. Second look of Palette Place with the peach palette. And if you guys enjoy it, then keep on watching. Okay guys, so today we're actually gonna start off with the eyes first and then foundation, just because I wanted to show you guys how I start with my eyes first, because sometimes I go back and forth with starting with foundation, then eyes, or eyes, then foundation. So I'm gonna use the It Cosmetics Brow Power Pencil in Universal Taupe. And excuse my eyebrows, they look a bit hairy, but whatever, I gotta get them done. I'm gonna start off with my eyebrows first. And just to let you know, my face has already been prepped and everything, besides primer. And now I'm gonna do the other brow. And remember guys, it doesn't look the best because my eyebrows are pretty hairy and mine like get really hairy and my hairs are like all unruly, so they get in the way. And we're done for brows. Now I'm going in with MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, and I'm going to use this all over my lid with a simple synthetic brush. And like I said, we're going to take this all over our eyelids. You guys can clean up the edges of the brow, the bottom of the brow, with this. Okay, so now we're going to go in with Puree, and I'm going to put this in my crease. And then we're gonna do the same thing in the other eye. And I'm also going in again, I put Puree in my crease, and I'm going in again with Puree in my crease just to intensify that color. And guys, I'm also, you know, bringing that color just a bit up to make that a little, you know, like smoky, more blown out with the same brush. Now I'm gonna go in with Charmed, I'm Sure, and I'm also gonna go in with that in my crease, but I'm going in with my Morphe R37, which is a little bit more fluffier than the previous brush I used. And then I'm gonna do that on the other eye. Okay, then I'm gonna go in with more MAC Soft Ochre, a little bit with my finger just on the lid, just to make the shadow I'm gonna pack on top of it even more intense. Just on the lid. Try not to go above the crease, just on my lid. And I'm just gonna pack it. I'm not gonna drag it and blend it with my finger because I don't want to move any of the shadow in my crease. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eye. All right. Then we're gonna go in with Luscious, and we're gonna pack this all over my lid. Then I'm gonna go back in with Charmed, I'm Sure again in my crease, just because to clean up the edges, because Luscious kind of made the edges of the crease look kind of crazy. So just to clean it up. Then I'm just gonna go back in with Luscious again, and I'm just going to use the brush again, the packing brush I used earlier, which is where. And I'm just gonna pack a little more on the center of the lid because I feel like I lost a bit of color there. And you guys were curious to know what I've been cleaning my brushes with to switch with colors. I use my Veramona color switch. You can find them at Sephora. And they're very cheap, and I highly suggest them, keeping them as something, whether you're a makeup artist. It makes it so easy just to switch from a new color if you want to use the same brush. So then I'm going to go in with my Moon Dust palette, and I'm going to go in with Granite, and I'm going to pack that all over my lid, and I'm going to use my ring finger just to pack that all over my lid. And then I'm going to clean up the edges, because so far it has the shape I want, but you know, just to clean up the edges of the eyeshadow. So I'm gonna get some micellar water with a cotton pad, and I'll be right back. So I just got a cotton pad, and I put some micellar water cleansing milk on it. Any makeup remover, makeup wipe, whatever will do, just to clean up the edges of the eyeshadow and pick up any fallout. So before you start your foundation, and that's the good thing about starting sometimes your eyes before your foundation, because you can clean up any mistakes that fall out. Because if you do your foundation first and then you do your eyes and you have fallout, it's gonna mess up the foundation you already had. Even though this is the best way to do it, to start off your makeup, I do like doing my foundation first sometimes, just because I just do. So, and I've always done it like that, but then I got used to doing my eyes first, then foundation, and I see that it works way better. So I just use my Sephora micellar cleansing milk in the coconut water one. Smells like a pina colada. And yeah, I'm gonna just clean up the edges. Ew. And you see it just has a better, cleaner edge. Then I'm gonna go in with White Peach, and I'm gonna pop this on my brow bone. You guys can also pop it in your inner corner, but I don't want to pop it in my inner corner. And I'm gonna go in with that same packing brush, but clean it off to put it on my brow bone. Then I'm gonna do a cat eye, and I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Master Precise Curvy Liquid Liner in the shade Black. And honestly, guys, this eyeliner is trash, but whatever, it gets the job done. Don't like it. And I say trash because my best friend Diana says trash when she doesn't like something, and she gave me permission to, whenever I don't like something, say trash in camera. So if you guys don't like something, just call it trash, and you can thank Diana. So just gonna do a small cat eye, and like this eyeliner is usually so trash that I have to do this a lot, so you'll be seeing me do that a lot. I'm gonna be right back and do the other eyeliner off camera because, like I said, this eyeliner is trash, but the way I am with things is even if I don't like something, I finish it and I keep it just because, I don't know, that's just how I am. I'm weird that way. And like, I spent money on this, so I'm using it till it finishes. There we go. And I know what you guys are thinking, like, why don't you just return it back? No, because ain't nobody got time for that. So I'll be right back. And literally, I will be right back to go do the other fucking eye. So I just came back. Really don't care if they're even or not, cause like I said, it's hard with that liner. It's trash. And I'm just gonna clean up the edges again, especially this one, cause woo. Okay, so now that the wings are done, we're gonna go in with Talk Dirty to Me.
Talk dirty to me.
Okay, so I'm gonna go in with Talk Dirty to Me, and I'm going to map out my crease with this, with just a regular fluffy brush, and then I'm gonna blend it out with an even fluffier brush. Who the hell is texting me? Oh, my cousin. He saw my video. My first one, sorry. Like that. And then I'm just gonna blend, since we already mapped it out with that color, we're gonna blend it out even more. Okay, then I'm gonna go in with my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, and I'm gonna put this on my waterline. Then with an angled brush, I'm gonna go in again with Charmed I'm Sure, and I'm just gonna use that all over my lower lash line. Then I'm gonna go in with my Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Lashes Mascara. Okay guys, so now that we're done with the eyes, we can start with the face makeup. And I'm just gonna let you guys know that this eyebrow is really jacked up. This one is actually pretty okay. But this one is fucked up. But you know what, not my fault. My brows are hairy as hell. This eyebrow just likes to grow a different direction. It is not my fault. They will look better when my eyebrows are done. So I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline primer, and like I told you guys, when I don't use an eyeshadow primer, I like to use the rest of my face primer on my eyes. And like I said, I don't know if it makes a difference, but I like to believe it does. So, but obviously in this case, we did use eyeshadow primer. So now we're just gonna blend that all over our face. Now, I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Master Camo Color Correcting Kit. And I'm going to use the yellow in the kit to correct any of my redness. So I'm gonna pick that up, and wherever I have any redness, we're just going to correct that. So we're gonna put some on this pimple I got right here. We're gonna put some on the bottom of my nose and on the corners, just because we all get redness on our nose. Well, not all, but a majority of us do. So then I'm gonna put some where I have these terrible scabs. And with this color correcting kit, guys, I actually really like it. It comes with 2 color correctors, the yellow one, and this one's from Maybelline, and it comes in 3 shades. They come for the light skin. It comes in 3. There's 3 of them. There's for light skin tones, medium, which I have the medium, and the dark. And depending on your skin tone, the color correctors are gonna be different, and obviously the concealers and even the highlights. The medium one, mine, it comes with a yellow to correct any redness and a peach to correct any dark circles. Then 2 concealers, which I also enjoy, and then 2 cream highlights, and one's a shimmery one, and it's very pretty and I like it. So I really suggest this color correcting palette because it's very affordable and it's pretty easy to go on the travel. So I enjoy it and I love color correcting. I see a lot of YouTubers don't do it and I don't know why, because I mean, I'm not saying that their makeup doesn't look flawless even without the color correcting, but it would look like 10 times better if they do, because in my opinion, color correcting does such a huge difference because, you know, it really cancels out what you're trying to hide. Like, for example, you would use the yellow color corrector on medium skin tones to cancel out redness, and you will not, once you use that color corrector, you will not see any redness peeking through your foundation, especially if redness is a problem you have. Peach color corrector, that's for the dark circles, to color correct your dark circles. I love using a peach color corrector to counteract my dark circles, just because like it already does diminish and take away the look of the dark circles, and then once you put the concealer on top of that, it's amazing. Your under eye looks amazing. It looks like you had no dark circles. You don't see it peeking through the concealer. So I really do love color correcting, and I encourage it more because you really will see a difference. And if you've seen, oh my god, why is my redness peeking through my foundation, then try color correcting and then you won't have that problem. So now we're just gonna blend out that color corrector with the beauty blender, and I'm gonna be right back because I'm gonna go wet it. So I'm going to blend out that color correcting just a little bit. It doesn't matter if it's not fully, you know, blended out, because the foundation will cover it, it's fine. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with the Kat Von D Lock-It Foundation, and this is in the shade 53 Medium Warm, and I'm just gonna put an entire drop of it on my crown palette, and I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender. So then I'm going to go in with my Naked Skin color corrector and Peach to color correct under my eyes. And you just need a little bit of this. You really don't need to use a lot. This has lasted me a really long time. So then I'm going to blend that out with my beauty blender. Okay, so you can see that I already neutralized some of the darkness I have going on under my eyes. So I'm going to go in with the same color correcting palette, and I'm going to go in with the concealer, and I'm going to go in with the brighter one just because a little brightness under my eye wouldn't kill. So I'm going to apply that under my eyes, and I'm actually going to take that on the sides of my nose just because I like the illusion of having my nose more, you know, more slim. And if you want to have a more slim looking nose, try bringing your concealer to the sides of your nose. And then we're just gonna blend that out with the beauty blender. Okay, so we're done with concealer, and now we're gonna go in with my Makeup Forever setting powder and the loose powder, and we're going to set that all over my face. Then we're gonna set under the eye with the powder, and then we're just gonna dab the rest of that powder all over the face. Then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Now, the star of the review, the Glow palette, and we're gonna go in with the bronzer, and we're just gonna bronze with this, and you're gonna see how I don't like it. You're gonna see, like how I said, it doesn't show up on my skin tone at all. It just doesn't. And I go in with a heavy hand with this. So that's the bronzer. Like I said, you can barely see it. I just don't like it. It barely shows up on my face. Now we're gonna go in with the highlight, and I really do enjoy the highlight because it's just beautiful. It's beautiful. I just love the highlight, you guys. So we're gonna go in with the highlight, and we're gonna go in and highlight on the cheekbones first. Then we're gonna go on the other side. Ooh, talk about that highlight. It's beautiful. Just look at it. It is beautiful. I love it. And then we're just gonna go in and, you know, do the bridge of the nose, Cupid's bow, chin, forehead. Okay, and now we're gonna go in with the blush, and you're gonna see how it barely shows up on my face. So, and mind you guys, I'm not using the palette, because I think it looks great with this look. I'm using the palette in this terms just to show you how it does not perform well, and so you guys can see it. Like as you can see, it shows up just in the slightest, just a little bit, and some of you guys may think, oh, Jaeim, I don't know what you're talking about. It shows up, but no. I really have to dip in there just for it to show, and no. And then definitely this is not gonna work on deeper skin tones than me. In my opinion, I don't think the blush looks even, but maybe because I probably went with a heavier hand on this one, but no, thank you. I'm not doing it. So now we're gonna go in with the Urban Decay Rock Steady Lip Liner. This is from the Gwen Stefani collection, and I don't know if they have this color in their original lip liners. Then we're gonna go in with Sweet Peach Oil Lip Gloss in the color Peachsicle, and then we're going with a lip brush, and we're just gonna go over the liner with this. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of that, put it on my lip brush, and go over the edges of the liner. And then we're just gonna go on top of that, since it's already blended with the gloss itself. Okay, so that's it for the lips. And then last step is we're gonna go in with my Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. And this is the finished look. So, I really liked how it came out, and I am calling this look Peachy Keen. It's a very, in my opinion, it's a very glam look that you can create with the palette. So I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Mom, if you don't answer me this phone call, we're having issues. My mother didn't answer me. Mom, seriously, we're gonna have issues. All right? What is it? Say hi to my YouTubers, because I'm doing video right now.
Oh, hey.
Hey, she just got out the shower. It's Millie-eye. And sorry if I was looking over there, because my dog is doing God knows what. Shit, bitch. You farted?
Yep.
You're gross. Seriously, are you both? Angel, shut up. Finishing it till it, I'm finishing it till it, I'm using it till it finishes. There we go. Are you farting? What was he doing?
Making my face.
I hate you. Guys, is it recording? How can I forget my puss? You know, the little devil who was barking the whole video. Because she's the real star of the show. Okay, we're done here. Get out.
Talk dirty to me.
I mean, it's talk dirty to me, but it has a shade called talk derby to me.
What? Yeah.
Followers, do you hear how she talked to me? Rude. You are rude, all right?
You are rude. What? What was that?
I can't close these eyes. Anna, tell them where the word trash came from.
From me.
From you. Yeah. She gave me permission to use the word trash.
She has a mustache, Dan.